What's up, guys? So yesterday we diagnosed the Evo and the fuel pump went out. 2 months old max, and a Walbro 525 pooped. Oh, Walbro 525 pooped out on me. So we're going back to a double pumper setup with two 450s. So we'll definitely have enough fuel now. So let's get these things installed. Alright guys, so we got the double pumper set up. I just haven't ran the power to the secondary one yet. So what we're going to do here is get on EvoScan and we're going to see if the primary pump actually works. So for Evo 8s and 9s, I found out you have to have the Tatrix 1.3. The 2.0 will not actually use the actuators options on EvoScan. I don't know why. But to do this, make sure the car is, ignition is on, and just open up EvoScan, make sure you're at the right ECU, make sure you're, the open port 1.3 is selected, and if these options don't come up automatically, you click on actuators down here, and it'll pop up. So once it's on, you go ahead, click which one you want to activate. So we're going to try the fuel pump, and it will connect. Then we should, there we go. So, the primary works, and we'll see if the secondary one works. Alright guys, so the only thing left to do is tap this into a boost line. I think I'm going to run it off my blow-off valve, so I think it's abnormally long, so it'd be good to splice that anyway, shorten it up. Just have the power for the hub switch. All it is just a power, two power lines that come off the back. One goes directly to the battery, preferably, you know, the one with the fuse, and the other one goes straight to the power on the secondary pump. And then we just did a test with my air compressor. We just put a little bit of PSI in it and had Tyler here go turn it on, or check to make sure that it turned on. So it activated, and we are good to tidy this up and go for a test drive. Instead of tapping into my blow-off valve, I went ahead, since I did a EGR delete, there's a shit ton of vacuum lines on here that you can just get rid of or cap off. So I have these two up here capped off, and Tyler noticed that I have this one right here that was capped off as well. So we just slid that puppy on there, gave her a zip tie so she ain't going anywhere. So should work. Alright, so everything should be all good. We still gotta tidy some shit up, but just want to get a test start, make sure everything's working correctly. And there we go. Looks like everything's good so far. I'll have to go get some cruising logs. So far so good. I'm on my 93 map, so this one isn't my Retune, obviously. I did try to put a little bit in to try to clean it out just a little bit. So what we're doing right now is going to fill up the full tank of E85, or around E85. That's just pump E. And I already talked to my tuner about wasn't planning on doing anything else tonight. I mean, it's still kind of early, but I do have work in the morning. I have to be up at, you know, 4:50, 4:45 in the morning. But yeah, Tuner sent me a revision already. I didn't think he was gonna send it to me this fast. So yeah, we're gonna go do a couple data logs and see what happens. Did do a watt pull when it is flatline 10.0, at least according to my gauge. I didn't actually run a log, but she is pig rich right now. So let's try to get that fixed. All right, so got the first map into ECU flash. We're gonna go ahead and just flash it. If you guys don't know how to do this, you do still have to have the Tactrix cable plugged in. Make sure that you have the flashing adapter plugged in as well, and the key also has to be to the on position. And then you go ahead and hit the red download-ish looking thing. It says write currently loaded ROM image to ECU's flash memory. Do that, you'll get a little message, and then it will start the flash. Then once that's done, I personally will wait a second or two, turn the car the entire way off, and wait a second or two, and then I will turn the ignition back on. I don't know why I do it, I just do it. You don't have to do it. It works fine without it, but that's just what I do. So it's done flashing. Go ahead, give this a shutdown turbo time or two, wait a little bit, and go ahead and give her a start. The first logs he needs is a 5-minute idle, a 5-minute idle, a 5 to 10 minute cruise, and then he wants 2 watt pulls from, I believe, I think he said 3,500, or maybe it was 3,000. I don't remember. From 3,500 to 7,000. And what I'll be doing is using EvoScan to log the parameters that he wants logged, which what he wants is all of these. So I'm okay with all that. It's all stuff that he needs to be able to properly tune what's going on. So let's get this 5-minute idle out of the way. Alright guys, so 5-minute idle is complete, so go ahead and stop the data logger, and now we're going to go on a 5 to 10 minute cruise with some throttle tip-in. So that's pretty much just a little bit of stop and go, just like regular gear shifts, like driving like a normally sane person. So that's what I'm going to go do right now. Alright guys, so just got done doing the 10-minute cruise and the 2 watt pulls that he wanted me to do. What he's doing is essentially starting completely from fresh, but he does have the old map he has the old map to run, or to base off of the boost and probably the timing. So right now I'm at wastegate, it's pushing 21 pounds. So through the revisions, it will go it will get better, obviously. So my last tune session he did 12. So I'm going to assume it's going to be about the same, if not maybe a little bit less, just because he already has everything figured out. He did ask if I wanted to send it just a little bit more. I asked what his personal opinion was. He said that the boost level that I'm at right now is absolutely fine. I think I'm peaking 36 to 37, and it's set at, I believe, 35 and a half, I think, exactly. I forget. But, so, I'm just going to keep going with this video during this tune session, and we'll get a last pull, since this is kind of boring, so we'll just do a last pull after this, so stick around. What is up, guys? So, it's a new day. The tune did get finished last night. I did not have my GoPro with me, but I am going to give her a quick bath and I'm heading out for a drive, so definitely going to take my GoPro this time and get a couple pull videos, and then we'll call this video it. But I do have the graph here for what she makes now. Let me go ahead and pull out the AFR. There we go. Not sure how well you guys can see this, but yeah, Chag Tuned, and to his dyno jet. I might just throw an image up on the screen, but I'm at 30, it's either 37 or 38 peak PSI, and he made, or she made 646 with 490 foot-pounds of torque. So she's got a real smooth graph, which you can definitely tell when you're in it. It's I did a pull last night and I peaked 40 pounds and I about pooped myself. So dude, it's crazy, guys. Highly recommend 600 plus horsepower EFS. So let's get this pig washed, and we'll go for a cruise.
did look at the map and the way
wastegate's just 100% after a certain RPM, so that's why it just, you know, makes loud noises instead of just a flutter. So that'll be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoy. See you in the next one.